and making sure that I'm studying the right stuff. So I bought a few more books. Like I have a stack of books of just like the primary sources. Probably about that tall. Or just books.
Wait, I'm sorry. The stack is that big?
Yeah, it's probably about that big. That's like 1/6 of what they recommend you read.
Are you kidding?
No, it's huge. There's like the stack's probably about that big. I'm not. There's no hyperbole here. The stack is up almost 2 feet.
Well,
tall.
no. Like I believe you because you just made the same height thing twice.
Yeah. It's right on my desk at home. So I remember looking at it, I'm like, fucking shit.
So wait, so you have to read this like a.
So that's what they use for the primary sources for the exam, or those
Okay.
books. So if you read the books, you're good to go, right? Or you can take their study materials where companies, you pay them money and they consolidate it for you and they break it down. And so I did that. But the problem is like when I talk to other people, and I've said this again, I've said this a bunch of times, like they're like, if you just study from one, you're not going to get it. Like you have to study from multiple sources. There is no one source you have to study from.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
So I've gotten like for all 6 exams, they have like 1 or 2 sources per exam that they say is their primary sources.
They tell you ahead of time?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And they have the primary sources for all those, and then all their secondary. I didn't get any of the secondary sources, just the primary sources. So I need to read those. I just need to study more.
Jesus.
It's hard.
Dude, that's intense.
Yeah. So I was talking to Heather, and we were looking up the numbers. There's like 700,000 accountants with CPAs in America.
That's it?
Yeah. So about 700,000 licensed CPAs.
Okay.
There's like 1.2 million lawyers. And they have to have their exams. Like the accountant exam, they talk about how difficult that is.
Right.
The lawyer exam, you got all these people talking about how difficult that is.
Mm-hmm. The boards.
Well,
is that what that's called?
It's just their registration. It's their particular exams. They have like a divvy of exams. I think Heather had like 4 exams. I don't know how many, like the bars for lawyers.
Bar. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what
The
boards.
I don't know how many exams those are.
Okay.
But like architects have 6 exams. It used to be 12, but now they have 6. There's 100,000 in the entire country. And I wonder, and it's hard because it's not. Well, I don't need to know just architecture. I need to know enough about mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, plumbing engineering, acoustics engineering,
which I'm kind of glad for.
Interior design, history, structural engineering, civil engineering, lighting.
Oh wow.
Business in general. I need to know how to run a business. So there's like all these business exams.
Are you kidding?
I need to know.
That's weird.
I need to know law. I have a book on law.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I need to know all those things in addition to architecture.
So how does the test actually work? Like, is it just like a Scantron, like a GRE or something, where it's just like
an ARE is the name of the exam.
Oh, what's an ARE?
Architecture registration exam.
All right, cool. So like, what's like, but like, how is it presented? Is it just like you sit down and take a test, or like do you have to like physically do things?
You both. Like, it is like it's multiple. You call it multiple guess. That's what I call it. That's what the military call it, is multiple guess. But it's not like you don't pick one. It's like pick 3 of the 7 type of thing. And if you miss one,
but you have to like go into a room and like figure things out. Like for lack of a better term, like an escape room where you walk into a room and you go, okay, this is wrong. This is wrong.
They have like little vignettes type things where they give like with scenarios. Yeah. And that's at the exam. So you have
cool.
You have the exam portion, and then the vignettes are part of the exam where they're like, "This is the project," and they'll give you like, they'll give you like drawings to look at as part of the project, or whatever is part of, like, you'll either have drawings or a program, or some part of the scenario, and you have to answer questions based off of like the given information for this scenario. And there's like 5 scenarios that you have to do. And like there's 6 exams. The first one is practice management, project management. PA is like it's essentially like it's programming. Programming is just saying like telling people what they need in their building and design.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's more complicated than that, but and project planning design there's like all these different phases of design. Schematic design is like the early stuff, that would be PA. PD is project development, and that's when you're kind of like sizing your systems, like based off of like like if I have a building and it's going to be set to a certain size based off the equipment that's inside of there, I have to be able to like pick the proper sized. I have to like size the structure, and I have to pick the correct HVAC system. I have to choose the proper plumbing system, acoustics, lighting. And it's based off of like projects. Like if you're doing like a prison, is going to be different, or a airport will be different, right. And all these things. Like a single story home versus like 5 floors versus 30 floors. This is going to be all different.
Yep.
That'll be one exam. And then project development, which is like the project development design. It's like when you're doing like your drawings. That'll be like, that's once all the systems have been selected. Then it goes to like, how do you draw these things properly? And
this is a lot. Is this something you still want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I commend you for it. It's just, I understand why a lot of people probably don't do this.
Yeah. I mean, eventually I'll be stamping my own drawings, and if you're not licensed, like I there's not a lot different that I'm going to be doing
than what you're doing now.
Yeah. It just means that I'll be stamping the drawings.
Cool.
And it'll be my building, but like now I'm culpable.
But now you're
now the guy that can get sued.
Now you can get sued.
That's really all that it is. There's a lot of people that don't do it because it's like,
well, yeah, I get that.
Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do a different job. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And now I can sued, and
yeah, right.
I can lose money, and my family can lose money.
Well, I mean, that's why you also incorporate your shit so you don't. Oh Jesus! In the new political law, I didn't want to get into politics like right away, but the new political law that just passed was corporations and businesses no longer have to publicly tell you who owns them.
Yeah, I saw that. Why don't people just like? Why can't they call him how they see him? He just says it like it is. Come on, guys. Why don't you say it like it is?
Yeah,
it's corruption.
It's corruption.
Just because he's wearing a red tie doesn't mean he's not corrupt. Like at this point, like anybody who, like nobody's like flying some Biden banner. You know what I mean? Like nobody was ever flying some Biden banner.
No,
it was never a thing. There's like nobody's driving around with some Democrat flag in the back of their Subaru.
Well, sure we are. We're LGBTQ flags.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like we don't. A lot of people don't even like the Democrats.
Dude,
who needs Republicans when you have Democrats like these?
Yes, I mean, you and I were saying this well over a year ago when we were doing the show regularly.
Yeah.
That we're like, we'd have no fucking faith in the people in charge of the party. And I'm really glad the way Mondami. Oh my God, dude, how much shit has happened? Like I think about this every week. I was trying to do the math
of like, all right, when was the last time we talked?
Yeah, no fucking clue.
It's like we have to like catch up somehow.
I want to catch up with you because like the sheer amount of political shit that's happened is
it's a mountain. It's a mountain of shit.
No, yeah.
And, we're at war. I mean, shit. The last time
we weren't at war.
I don't think we were at war last time we spoke.
If the Abraham Lincoln has been at sea for 252 days.
Oh yeah.
So that means longer than that.
Yeah, that's a very long time for them to be at sea.
No shit.
I don't 252.
Did you hear some of them are having claims of suicidal tendencies and shit like that? It's like, well, yeah, no shit. But then Hegseth is like, don't be a bitch. It's like, oh, all right, cool, yeah.
He's trying to act like he's
Dude, he's a
like
piece
he's
of shit.
trying to act like Patton. You gonna pistol whip one of your soldiers with your pearl handled revolvers, or then he's gonna say he's not a pansy, they're ivory handled. I think that's an actual quote from Patton.
Is it?
Patton also thought that he was reincarnated. That he used to be Alexander the Great, and he was reincarnated.
Okay.
Yeah, and also shot at U.S. troops. Was another thing that Patton did. That people
Wow.
were, like, talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ever like listen to the bonus, what the bonus army is. Yeah, anybody who's listening, check up the bonus army. See what America's done in the past with veterans. So, yeah, not great.
So what else have you been doing besides the mountain of fucking studying?
So I listen to audiobooks when I'm headed to work, and let me see, what was the last book that I was talking about?
On here?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know,
I
man.
think I've gotten through some big ones. Hold on, let me see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, jeez. So I'm in the middle of Foundations of Eastern Civilization. It's like a lecture series. I know nothing about. I know very little about Eastern civilization.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued by it. I think when I started like reading a lot about South America and realizing there's very little I know about that, I'm like, there's a whole other half of the globe that I don't know anything about.
9/10 of the globe that we don't know about.
Yeah, so I'm in the middle of that one. Oh man, wish I could. Hold on. Paddle your own canoe. Bullshit ideas. Oh, Resistance History of the United States. I finished. Incredible. Tad Stomer is the guy that wrote that.
I actually have the audiobook.
Did you finish it?
No, I started listening to it. I couldn't get into it. So
It's very good.
okay.
It is very good.
I've started a buttload. I just can't get into anything.
So Tad Stomer, he talks about a resistance history of the United States. He talks about how he lays out how to do this shit. And he even says if you want to resist what's going on, his book is a requirement.
Oh, that's cool.
And he does he said how it's worked in the past, and he has his 6 points that he goes through, which I'm not gonna I wasn't prepared to talk about it. So
Right.
So I'm not gonna talk about all of them. But I remember when the book starts out, I don't know how far you've gotten into it.
Dude, nothing.
He talks about when the Revolutionary War kicked off. The resistance in America at that time was people that didn't want to have the country go the way that it did. So when he was talking about all the black people who started a resistance movement to join the British, which they don't talk about at all, because the British were willing to take them and not have them be slaves anymore. One of those people that ran away was George Washington's slave. And how George Washington, and specifically his wife, Martha Washington, spent their entire lives trying to hunt this slave down and reclaim their property back.
Jesus.
But it was a very, very interesting book, and how even the smallest deeds are very important, and how any sort of concession can be used as a seed to help yourself in the future. He was saying how, and I've touched on this in the past. Our Constitution was a coup, and the book is called The Framers' Coup that I read. That's about this. We had a loose confederation. We had the Articles of Confederation. We had kind of 13 sovereign countries that were kind of all getting along, and essentially people from these countries sold them out and united everybody and put super wealthy people in charge of everyone, and they essentially stole the country. And yeah, that's
painful.
And how the Bill of Rights was, there was a resistance to them stealing the country. Like we want to hail the Bill of Rights as this great things that the framers put together, but what it really was the resistant movement. It was the anti-federalists that said, fuck you, we're not allowing this to happen unless you get these things in. And, did it end up happening? Yeah, like we have the Constitution, but the first 10 amendments to the Constitution was a resistance movement.
No
the reason
shit.
we have those things is because people didn't want to have the country stolen outright. And we've been able to claw things back through those and, other amendments throughout history. So that was a good book. Another one that was great, I read something called The Tyranny of Merit. This was good. This was hard to get through because it was like everything of my being said that this was wrong. What do you think of a meritocracy?
I mean,
what do you know what a meritocracy is?
I was not prepared for this. So
okay. No, that's fine. But just tell me, what do you know about what a meritocracy is?
Off the top of my head, nothing. That's the problem.
Yeah, so meritocracy essentially says people of merit, no matter what color, creed, or class they're from,
they have
as long as you are the best for the position, you can rise to the top, right? And
is that all it is? It's not a political
no
stance.
No,
it's not like a democracy or republic.
We live in a place where it has. If we live in a meritocracy, it is like the people who, if you work hard, you can rise to the top.
Which has been the lie forever.
Which is the lie that's been around forever. You're right. So everybody, even like when Obama was running, he was like always trying to sell how if you work hard, you can make it in this world. Like a big reason why, like he made it very easy for people to get degrees because he said, if you work hard, you can make it to the top. And it worked for him. And for me, I see that myself. Like, I should be, I don't feel like I should be doing what I'm doing right now. I feel very out of place all the time. Hell, I'm too stupid to pass my own exam, so I must be out of place. But I don't feel like I belong. But I feel like I've gotten as far as I can because I've worked hard and I've put myself through trials to get to where I am. And I feel like there's something that I've earned. But in this book, The Tyranny of Merit, he says that's awful. He says it's the worst thing. Meritocracy was not, it wasn't invented by an author, but it was made famous by an author who wrote a book in the 1950s. And it was a dystopian novel about how if you build a world that says that you only can rise to the top if you have merit, now you're creating two separate societies. Because there is, as you just like noted, there is no such thing as a meritocracy.
Right.
And the way that he kind of like poised it in the book was, let's pretend like, do you feel like if you work really hard and you get to the top, do you feel like you've earned it?
I mean, the illusion is there. The illusion.
No. Do you feel? Oh, here, even better question. Do you believe that everybody should start at zero, and everybody should fight for a position?
Yeah.
Billionaires and paupers. Everybody starts at zero.
I believe
everybody has to try hard.
Seen as equal. Yeah.
Well, no. Everybody gets to start at zero.
Okay.
Do you think that like the best person should be there for the job? Like if there's a seat, like who says that CEO is there? Is it because he knew somebody?
Right.
Or is it because he's the best person for the job?
I mean, I know you well enough that I'm setting you up. That you're setting me up.
Well, I'm trying to.
But yes. Okay. So for our argument's sake, yes. In true common sense, not the way it's used nowadays, it would be wonderful that if everyone started from zero.
Agreed. So do you think that like that, but do you think like, let's say like it actually works. Do you think that would make a great society?
I don't know. I mean, in true hope of what that definition could achieve, then yes, because then you are having the striving. It's like competition in businesses.
Yeah, like the actual true meaning of what like Samuel Smith wanted. Like
capitalism
was supposed to be people competing, and the
in
competition
order to
would
better each other out.
The competition would make better products.
Yes,
and in turn, people would get a better product, and the people who are actually creating the product are getting the money. Like
Right.
in a true competition,
Because you are
things
making
work.
the better, superior product. Yeah.
Yeah, but in so many things, it's not the way that it turned
Oh,
out.
of course not.
Yeah. So and he was saying like, so people can say, yeah, I think we should do that. But like, if somebody who's already rose to the top, and you ask them, do you want your kids to do the same thing that you just did?
Well, because then
They'll
you have the
often-
nepotism, and you want your
Some
kids to have.
nepotism.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if you have people that say, no, my kid's gonna try,
Yeah.
like my kid's gonna have to go through the same thing as me. Not everybody's gonna say that. It only takes one person.
Right. Right.
That golden orb thing of like steal or do you pass or steal?
I
The idea
I
of
don't know
or
what
like
this
the
is.
like the thief's dilemma. You either both decide to steal and you
Oh,
can split the
yes,
money, or
yes.
if one person steals, the other person doesn't.
That's
one person gets off.
gamification, right?
Yes.
That's
Yep.
like, yeah.
So, and thus it doesn't work. So it's not real. But the thing that sucks with the idea that we do live in a meritocracy is the illusion that we're telling everybody that we live in a meritocracy. Like if we're saying like, well, this person went to this school and they got in because they're of the highest merit and they achieved these things because we live in a meritocracy. If you admit that it doesn't work, that means that everybody has it, including myself. If it doesn't work for them, that means if it was bullshit for them, that means it was bullshit for me. And like in the book that the guy wrote, the original book from the 1950s, that it created a society of haves and have-nots. And everybody, like, they were forced to live in the illusion. And eventually a populace rose up and took over everything. And that was written in the 1950s. And because it was the idea that a meritocracy was bad. Because before a meritocracy, we had the idea that there were, in fact, wealthy elites. Like during the medieval times, you had three choices, like in medieval times. In this, and like some of these ideals is kind of, when I was listening to this, is what made me want to get on the current book that I'm on about Eastern civilization. But in Western civilization, during medieval times, you were either one that prayed, one who worked, or one who fought. And the people who prayed were the clergy, the people who worked were the plebs. Those who fought were the ones, that got like titles and land. But at a time, though, it meant, and how it developed was eventually some horde of people are going to be at the gate and you're going to go out there.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to defend all of us.
Right.
And you've earned that money if you can defend us.
Right.
So that's kind of how that came about. It wasn't like an actual earned thing, but like it slowly went away. Like you can see how, I think even like during Revolutionary War times, the people who had the land and the money were the officers. And like even now we have the idea that only officers can lead people. Like to be an officer, you have to have a 4-year degree. There's this idea, but when it really comes down to it, the really wealthy, their family doesn't join. Donald Trump was a 4-time or a 5-time draft dodger.
Mm-hmm.
Obama didn't join. Even like Bush was in the Guard. He didn't really put himself in harm's way. There's no way that his father would have let him. Now, his father was a World War II fighter pilot. So his dad, George Bush Sr., was like, he was a real deal. But the idea that the ultra wealthy, it's the poor fight our wars now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, right.
And like the idea that we sell that you're going to live forever. Like, you want to joke around and say, that these are fools. They're going to kill themselves and they're going to get 70 virgins and all that stuff. How is that different from what's going on with our military?
Hey,
Like, we lied to them and
go kill yourself and you'll get a motorcycle when you get back.
Yeah, you'll get a Mustang and some pretty girl on your arm.
Yeah, right,
All
right.
you have to do is just survive, or like be a hero. And we'll give you a little piece of cloth.
And then here's a piece of metal
Yeah.
that we stamped and think nothing of.
That we mass produce. And
Exactly.
So that was a very good book, The Rise of Meritocracy. It unraveled some of the things how I kind of saw the world.
Mm.
And it was a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
I think the book that I was reading when we spoke last was Thy Will Be Done. That was the book about
I know you had just finished America, America.
Yes. So Thy Will Be Done was the story of how Bible translators were used as a way to infiltrate like the deepest parts of South America, like with the indigenous people, and essentially scout them out. And money of the U.S. government, like the CIA, was used to like take their lands away. So wealthy people, specifically Norman Rockwell, could extract resources out of South America. He even talked about so a lot of the stuff he talked about was like how that book in particular was mostly about how they did it in South America. But like he talked about like Mekong Delta, like the big reason why, like it was like a big part of it was like the rubber plantations, but the whole Mekong Delta. My dad was stationed there. Your dad would probably spend some time on the Mekong Delta. A lot of that, like the indigenous people that lived there were Bible translators that were there, put in place. They had people that worked in the CIA with them. Have you ever heard like Wycliffe Bible translators?
No.
I think there's like some connections to Jerry Falwell's college in Wake Wheaton.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So that was a very good book. It's fucked. The whole thing's fucked.
Yeah.
Everything is like the religion was used to take.
Oh, yeah. On that note, I read a book.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The History of Wicca. Actually along the same lines, there was a giant chunk in it that was talking about how churches came to be, how Christianity, churches, and they would come in and not only they did a bunch of things. So Wicca, it's a religion, right?
Yeah.
But it means the wise ones because it harks back to people of the land. It was a fucking blanket term for all those people over there. Everybody. Like if you lived on the land, you were of this mindset.
Okay.
So, since the dawn of fucking time, humans have prayed to some type of deity, and it could be the deity of the hunt, the deity of the sun, blah, 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 blah. So, but if you trace back all over the fucking planet, everybody has the same deities. Maybe not the same name, maybe not the same characteristics, but at its core,
like the same archetypes.
The same archetypes, right? Mm-hmm. And then all that shit goes into modern day religions. It's just twisted a little bit to convey something else. But the one big thing in older religions was there was always a duality in each god. Every god had two sides. There was the for lack of a better term, the good and the bad side. Every god had a good and a bad side, right? So when Christianity came in, God was all good. He was infallible, did nothing wrong. So they had to create a negative because every religion, you have to have two sides. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
But he was just the bad guy that they were fighting.
So you need a bad guy. You need Satan. Satan never comes into any recorded history until Christianity starts spreading. And then, because now you have to have the bad guy, you have to have the made up villain.
So did they talk about, because Christianity, like it came in like all the different, there was like all these different things that were coming about that were real similar to Christianity when it started.
Yeah.
Did they talk about that?
A little bit, but it was mostly about like the spread of trying to get people to convert to Christianity.
Were they selling fear?
Oh, absolutely. They would come into their villages and like the cities and destroy any temple, any place of worship. And
because that's the evil. That's
because
the bad guy.
That's the bad guy. Because what they did was, Satan has horns, right? The god of the hunt, the one that you pray to in order so that you can eat and fend for your family, and live. That's the image they took. They took the god of the hunt, the green man, the god of earth. into being Satan. So what they would do is they would destroy these places of worship all over the place, and they did the exact same thing everywhere. They built the new temple on top of the rubble of the old temples, and they made the people of the land build it for them because they wanted to.
They needed buy-in.
Well, they needed you to like be like, well, you're a part of this community.
Yeah.
You need to do this.
They need buy-in.
Buy-in. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what they would do is they would sneak in their religion aspects into the building of these churches so that they could, like, if they were being forced to come here, they could still worship their gods. So this is why you saw a lot of like weird archetypes over the years of like old churches with like babies with horns or wings and shit like that. Like if you've read the Bible, there is no fucking mention of angels the way they appear in pictures, right? So wings and shit are nature beings. And that's where that shit comes from. Is like
Interesting.
So, and also to offset the religious aspects, the church would come into these communities. Community is a strong word for like a landmass of people, and they would say like, "Oh, you celebrate Yule, you know, the winter celebration, the solstice. Yeah, we do that too. But you celebrate that because it's Jesus's birthday, you know. So they need to like offset it, and then Samhain or Samhain, it's Samhain. The church said, well, we can't have you talking to the dead. That's horrible. Only the priests can talk to the dead. Only the people of the cloth can do this. You can't. You're not allowed to read this. So we're going to make All Saints Day. And that's Halloween, which is the All Hallows Eve of Saints Day. But like fucking Easter, that's based off of Ostra. Ostra was the goddess of spring coming round to like give birth to the land, to allow greenery in a giant bunny form. And it was basically the fucking season of fucking. So the church came in and said, well, we're gonna make an Easter, but that's Easter. That's where Jesus was resurrected. It's like, that's the exact same story as Ostra.
And isn't Jesus just a ripoff of Mithra?
I mean, dude, like it goes so fucking deep. It goes like, if you look at all these religions, it's very much. Did you ever hear the who was the director of Mad Max? I'm forgetting his name, and if you say it, I'll fucking remember it. But when he was making the Mad Max stories, he went on like a pilgrimage of his own. Like he traveled the globe to just interview like these tribes of people around the world, just to hear their stories of their hero. Like, what is the heroic story in a tribe in New Guinea who's never seen white men before? Like, what is
besides Joseph Campbell?
Yeah. This is not the Joseph Campbell thing. But what he noticed is like every fucking group, every tribe, every group of people had the exact same story. So then, you know, that's a really interesting concept. But the religious aspect is all religions come from the same source, right? It's like it's all harken back to the same mentality.
People trying to explain nature in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, like magic is science, right? Science is magic. Magic is just science that hasn't been proven yet, right?
Yeah,
or hasn't been discovered. So you have this church like spreading across the land, trying to deify and demonize what has come before it so that they can take over and say, yeah, but we're the right way of doing things. And how much that is happening now. And if you really look into it, like you're saying, none of this shit's new. None of this shit's like MAGA, you know, like this shit's been around fucking forever. Mm-hmm. And you and I were talking about this a year ago, how we were saying like as soon as World War II was over, you know, we were seeing sprinkles of this in our society. Like you were dumbing down the American populace. I just watched a YouTube documentary about this, that they were trying to figure out how to get people to work harder, like in America. So they adopted a foreign way of policing
middle management.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
invented middle
basically.
management.
So it was really cool because it's basically saying we're not going to let you rise up.
PIP, like PRP, where you essentially have to tell on yourself. Tell me about your goals and all the things that you've done right and that you've done wrong.
Yeah.
It's Scientology, going clear. You go to like any corporate place and we got to talk about your goals for the year. This is what it really means is you got to tell on yourself, and we want you to tell me all the things that you want to do.
This is interesting. So how would you negate that? Because how you're describing that is very like pessimistic.
Because it is.
Yeah. So like, how would you negate
Why
that?
am I telling you all these things?
Right.
No. Why would I be telling them all these things?
Dude,
like
I can never work in a place with HR. I don't fucking get that mentality.
I hate it when like they make you take a personality test and they're like, well, you have to fit in one of these 4 buckets now. This isn't fucking Harry Potter. You're not a sorting hat. And everybody else like wanted to like own up to this, and I got mad at them. I was like, it put me here. And I'm like, but this isn't me. And I told them like, I like doing all these things, but then I like doing this. You know, they told me, well, did you fill out the questionnaire, right?
Are you kidding?
Come on.
Are you kidding? Really?
It's like, it's so silly.
Oh man, but
That's so incredibly silly.
While you're doing it, you should just be like, Hufflepuff, 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 Hufflepuff.
Totally want to be Hufflepuff. But no, yeah, HR is a nightmare. You were invented to soften the blow so the big business doesn't get sued.
Yeah, right. That's exactly it. I heard someone say it really well: is HR does not look out for you.
Yeah, they are not your friend.
They look out for the top.
Yeah, number one, and it's not you.
Yeah, exactly. Andy talks about it all the time. I don't want to put anyone on blast on this because, you know, all 4 people who listen will know. But she says like HR at her place is it's just twisting an arm behind her back for no fucking reason other than just to make sure that person can prove that they need a job. Like the HR person. It's like, we were working fine without you.
That's because they're spies. They're corporate spies.
Yeah.
They're there to they want to hear your story. We're on your side.
Tell me your goals.
Tell me your goals. Tell me all the things that you did right. Tell me all the things you did wrong. Yeah, dude, it's like confession.
That's very interesting, the confession route.
Yeah. Scientology does it. The Catholic Church does it.
Yeah.
Corporations do it.
Wow. That's
telling yourself.
Fucking weird. So by telling on yourself, do you also tell on your neighbor then too?
Yeah.
I.e. the whole fucking
narking? Oh yeah.
Man. That's some cold back stabbing shit.
Yeah, corporations are weird. I'm not a huge fan. But they allow you to do like, I think like the idea of them are cool. I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I enjoy what I do. Like and I can't do this by myself. Like you need an army of people to do it. And you do need organizations to do it, but it's like it gets gross when things get really big and like you said, like people have to start, well, how do I get my cut? How do I do this? How do I do this thing to make sure, but always make sure that I get my cut? You know, when you get a big organization and then, you know, it's eventually everything becomes a pyramid scheme, right?
Yep.
That's how it works.
I mean, yeah.
I wish we had. I think small corporations are awesome.
That I
think
agree
like
with.
Just small everything's awesome. I wish that we enforced monopoly laws more.
Oh Jesus!
I think
no
that would
kidding.
be awesome because like right now, Heather and I are watching Mad Men, and just like
the show or just people on the news.
The show.
Okay,
we're almost done with it. And just seeing how the world was back then. I mean, from what I'm understanding, they did a really good job to make things historically accurate.
I've heard it. Yeah.
But like, there was so many more mom and pop things. There were so many things. Like there were big fish, but like there were so many small fish that doesn't exist anymore. You can just drive around America and see like all of these empty places that used to be important.
But it's also the same shit. Like you can go to any town in America and see the exact same fucking stores.
I know, it's awful.
Dude,
I hate it.
It's soul crushing.
Like, do I really do I have to have the same burger at every place? Like,
right.
Oh my God. People that like want to travel to another part of the country or another part of the world and like eat the same shit because they're comfortable with it.
That is
Like,
weird.
I'm just so disappointed. Eat
When-
local stuff.
When
dude.
I go to Japan,
Buy
I do
local
want to
stuff.
try McDonald's, but I can't anymore because I refuse to eat at McDonald's. Dude, I won't buy Dr. Pepper anymore. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in half a year.
What do you drink?
Iced tea, water,
That works
matcha.
too.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's gone, man. They backed ICE and they backed Trump.
Yeah.
So
Well, piss on them. Vote
never
with your money.
again.
Vote with your dollars.
That's right. I haven't had McDonald's 2 years. It started off as like I was pissed because they were raising prices and they were posting profits. They were posting like $1 billion profits, but they were raising prices, and it was just like, dude, that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's because all the prices get to go up everywhere, but they don't want to increase anybody's pay.
Right.
And then they want AI to take everybody's job.
Yes.
And nothing makes sense.
And then they
then you still have
backed
these-
MAGA. So
You got these, you got these mouth breathers that'll.
Yeah.
They want to back that. They'll back that to they will kill you so a billionaire can make more money. I'll never understand that.
Dude, I watch The Good Liars pretty religiously. There's these guys who go out to the MAGA organizations, like the rallies and shit, and just interview people. It
nonsense.
It hurts to watch how dumb these people are. Like they just spout the exact same 10 lines that Fox has said the last 10 years. It's hard to listen to these people.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to have a conversation with them. So I've given up. I've given up arguing with them. I don't have the patience for them anymore.
I wish there was some sort of repercussions to what's going on.
Me too.
Like even with just people I know, like family members that I have that I'll never talk to again.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that might be enough to turn someone,
Maybe.
and probably not, because in a song that I listen to often that I wrote, they think you're the problem, and
do.
they'll blame you
They do.
and never look at themselves or never look at anything other than their own rage and their own anger.
They say the exact same thing about us.
Well, that's what I mean is like, that's what they say. And God, when I was in Iowa, I heard people talking about this. I went back to Iowa to celebrate my dad's 80th birthday. And I got trapped in a conversation just with a conspiracy nut. And I just sat there
Was
like,
it your dad?
no. But she just kept talking. And I was like, I want to know more. I want to hear you and how fucking dumb you are. Please keep telling me all about how RFK is the new savior. Please tell me that Fauci is a giant piece of shit. I mean, tell me, please. Keep going. Please allow me to respect you less.
Was this a family member?
No. But I mean, most of the people that I met in Iowa, I want to talk politics, and I don't want to be mean about it. I want to have a conversation, but at the same time,
But
it's
they're all
like,
bad faith conversations.
oh yeah, they're all.
Like if you can't agree on facts, and to go back to the conversation, if you don't agree with them, you're a demon.
Correct.
You're an actual demon on this planet.
Dude, I've heard people say this. I've
Yeah.
heard that being said.
Yeah.
That like we're the
we are demons.
Antichrist. It's like,
See, but
Jesus Christ.
that type of stuff scares the shit out of me.
Well,
stuff
it
scares me.
Rightfully should.
Like, yeah,
Because
like at
those
what
people
point?
fight.
Yeah, well, at
Dumb.
what point? At what point do they just start picking up a weapon and killing you because they think they're doing God's work?
Yes.
And that frightens me.
If
And I hate that I have to pretend like this isn't happening. I think that's like the worst part.
do you?
You have to at work.
You have to at work?
You have to at work.
Fuck,
You have to
dude.
pretend like everything is like the greatest thing ever. I hate it.
I've
hate it
lost
so much.
I've lost business over this past year because like people are MAGA, and we just flat out told them, we're like, nah, we're not going to work with you. We were at a networking event and some guy, you know, like it's like a round table where everyone just voices their opinions, talks about stuff. And the guy was like, so this person wants to rent their facility for a fundraising party. And he didn't find out until after they started the contract that they were Republican and they're doing a Republican party, whatever. And the person writing the emails said, "Thank you for being a part of our cause." And he was asking the group, he's like, well, you know, I don't really sit one way or the other. You know, is that a bad thing? Because I don't want to be, you know, a part of their cause. And we piped up and said, yeah, those days are done. You don't get to choose. You get to sit on the fence. They're long gone. And if you don't pick a side will be picked for you. And if you do let them, other people will look at you and say, you're an offender. You are an instigator of that. So it doesn't matter if you sit on the fence or you don't want to talk politics, because that label will be slapped on you regardless. And we said right there, it's like, if anyone in here is of that mindset that this is okay, we don't want anything to do with you. We haven't been invited back. And I'm okay with that. I'm super okay with it.
Yeah, I hate like this. Like they were just doing business during World War II when they were killing Jews. Or all those people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just business as usual. Like
and
the Nazis were the most, the Nazis, there was only one rule to like be a member of the Nazi party. It was like not to rock the boat. Like that was the most important thing.
And that's like the one thing I want to do.
Can't rock the boat if you're going to be a Nazi party member.
Ah, shucks.
Darn.
Dan, my resume might not come back right.
Yeah.
Do you think you're on a list?
I don't know. I have no idea. I could be on a list for either because of what I do and because of my past. I could see myself being on two lists.
I would say if you've ever written anything on Google, including Google Drive, or let's say you write about history, you write about thoughts or whatever, anything that's going on right now, you are on a list. And with Palantir, Flock, and Axum, they are going incredibly out of their way to make sure that everyone is on a list.
If there's a magic number.
Oh, I think they are building, this is conspiracy, so tinfoil hat territory. I think they are building lists to prepare for XYZ. Whatever XYZ is in whatever order, they're getting rid of illegal immigrants now. Motherfucker, half of them, 80% are non-criminal, 6%, whatever is a non-criminal. The amount of American citizens that they've detained and murdered and had people cheer for their deaths.
That's fucking, it's sickening.
Right. So I think they are creating lists for Project 2025 bullshit, because you've read it in Cliff Notes. I tried to read the fucking thing. It's intense, and I read through as much as I could because I wanted to be learned about it.
Well, that's government. I have to read that stuff. It's written as code.
Yeah. Right. Well, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's all there. It
is
all in there.
It is all in there. Yeah.
And the thing is that, you know, Republicans can't read. So, because if they did, they would have read a history book.
Yeah. Yeah. The next thing is, it's like the integration of us with Israel is like the really next big thing, which is really scary.
Dude, okay. As a veteran, please tell me.
There's nothing wrong with Jewish people. Jewish people are great.
No, absolutely. 100%.
But there's some shit going on in Israel that I do not agree with.
Yes.
And and us integrating all of our stuff with Israel is like, it should not be happening.
All our technology
or our military stuff.
Well, the military is what I was building up to.
Yeah, it's being integrated with like they're essentially going to be a part of the United States military. And like when you say it out loud, it's like, wow, that's crazy shit. I remember you sent it to me, and I'm like, there's no way. Yeah, dude, I read the actual document, and it like says like they're going to be integrated with everything that we have. It is bananas. It is so crazy. And it just says it there in black and white.
It's insane.
It's part of the next military budget.
I mean, it is without a doubt. We are creating the axis of evil. You and I said this over 2 years ago, but like,
Well, he's saying all this stuff positive, like all this positive stuff with North Korea right now.
yeah, dude, that
He's
my
he's
good
like,
friend Kim Jong. Oh my God.
like he's pro Russia. Israel's evil as fuck right now. So pro
Dude,
Israel.
Oh my God. Did you see? Oh my God. Did you see this? I'm sorry. I'm backtracking a little. University of Florida this week put a thread out to their students, their graduating class of students, and said, if you are a part of the ICE protests, you will not graduate unless you make a 2-minute apology video saying that ICE is good and they were wrong for protesting them.
Dystopian is that shit?
Dude, right? Like that, there is no point in my brain on any list of any kind of thought process that says, well, maybe that's a good idea.
And it's always like the same people that were waving the "Don't tread on me." You know, it's always like the Second Amendment people, the "Don't tread on me" people.
Dude, I am shocked at how much I don't hear dick about gun rights anymore, except for Democrats, where Democrats are like, all right, yeah, cool, guns are good.
Yeah,
It's like,
guns.
where the fuck did this shift?
Well, I was always pro-gun.
No, I was too.
Yeah.
However,
I have talked to some people that are on the left that are like, we need to melt all the guns down. I'm
I
like,
have
nope.
some very good friends who
And
believe it.
I flat out told them, I was like, we have the guns because the guns stop government things.
Bingo.
And they want to talk to you like you're a crazy person. Well, look at what we have now.
Yeah.
Not like it's going to do anything. What are you going to do? I don't know. I guess if you have enough people, but I don't even like thinking about this.
You know, and truth be told, I keep up to date on the news, but I don't let it rule my existence as much.
Have you read anything that isn't
Political?
Read or watched anything that isn't political? Or?
A lot.
I read Project Hail Mary.
Oh, I saw the movie.
The book was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I read The Martian too.
Oh, same writer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tom Weir or something like that,
Wow.
or something weird.
Good memory.
Andy Weir. It's good. It's very internal. Both of them were very like I remember with The Martian.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like him doing math on how to grow potatoes in outer space or in Mars. This is like the guy he comes to and he doesn't understand like who he is or what's going on, but like he's got to go through like the science of trying to figure out where he is. It's all incredible and it's all internal. And there's so many things that get missed in the movie. Like I watched the movie, you know, it links up pretty well. There's a couple things that they've changed a little bit, but you know, ending's the same. I could see them doing a part 2.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, it's something that you really miss out, which makes those books so good is how internal it is.
I mean,
it's thought.
See, that's where
He
I
makes
think
thought
books,
very interesting.
that's cool. And that's what, like, The Hunger Games was like that to me, where like the entire fucking story was in Katniss's head.
Yes.
Like that's where the plot was driving. And then you see the movie, you're like, oh.
She shot an arrow.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's the joy of books is because we get to live in someone's head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else watched?
Again, watching Mad Men. We went through. There's 7 seasons. We're like smack dab in the middle of the very last season.
Nice.
It's good. Like everybody's a piece of shit. Everybody's a really bad character.
It's like Sopranos for me, dude.
But like the stories are good. It's very interesting on how, like you always hear when like I do think that the high watermark in America was the 60s. Like as far as how our influence was on America or in the world, I should say. 60s was the height of things.
You are more learned about the political stratosphere.
As far as like art, fashion, philosophy, media, everything, the world looked at America.
the
and
civil rights movement
civil
was
rights.
bustling.
That was the last time like the world looked at America that way. Like you want
Fair.
to say it's it's not
Fair.
the 90s. Like
Well,
Reagan,
that's consumerism hell right
yeah,
there.
like after Reagan, like we've been going downhill
Yeah,
since Reagan. I
agreed.
think like there was like a little bit of an uptick on paper when Obama was in office, but like Obama was a centrist Democrat, and he's not. He would do all the same shit that Hakeem Jeffries is doing right now. He still kept
Who do you want for president, by the way?
right now.
Yeah.
Nobody's popped up that.
AOC is still the only one that I'm really feeling. AOC with PP Buttigieg as vice.
I think
'Cause she has balls, dude. She has
think-
more balls than anyone else.
I think Tallarico is probably the only one that has like a snowball chance. He's a great guy though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do like Tallarico a lot.
Yeah.
I think
I don't want Newsom. I don't want fucking
no, I don't want to.
Chicago.
I will take Tallarico because he is anti-billionaire. Sounds like he was a poor kid.
He's well spoken too.
He's very well spoken. He was a poor kid. I think he'll do the right thing. I mean, these are all the things that we thought about Obama, but Obama kept all the shitty stuff that was on the books of like government spying on us and everything. All the things that I wish that he would have gotten rid of because now it's been turned up to
Yeah.
11 by a fucking sociopath.
This is why I want someone who will burn.
Yeah.
Not in a negative way, but like you
I know,
you,
but
you
like-
burn the thresh to
War is
grow
fun
the
on
crops.
TV. I don't want that.
No, dude, I don't want war. This is something that you and I have
You
been,
and I won't survive.
No.
We're not going to live through that.
No.
We're old.
But dude, I'm serious. Like you and I have said this since 2024. So 3 years. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 3 years now. We don't want that.
No.
Epically,
No. Well, there's people who are rooting on it.
Like,
I
you've-
think it's the greatest thing.
you've lived it. I have
and
not.
I don't want to go back to it. I don't
And
want that
fuck
here.
no. And there's enough people who do want it. The problem is I still believe it will come, but I still
I
fully
think
believe that
in a
we're
sense,
in it right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, I was going to say. I feel like we are in it. And
We are in the misinformation age, and
Yeah, this will be.
by corrupting minds, Jesus Christ,
I think there are people being killed right now as we speak.
well, there are.
Yes.
There is an ongoing list just of ICE alone, let alone all the people who aren't being talked about. Like there are 4 young black people who have been hung this year that I can like find the names really quickly. So what about all the people who have that I can't?
Exactly.
And all 4 have been deemed suicide.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not cool.
No.
In any fucking stretch of the imagination. So what else have you watched? Or Jesus Christ, I did not mean to switch that gear that fast.
So I think with Mad Men, it's really cool because you usually get like this really shiny picture of what the 60s were, and the boomers love to like own it, right? But the thing that's interesting and what it is and what I've been saying a long time is like the boomers weren't in charge of any of that shit, dude. Like when you watch that show, those were all the fucking drug hippies. Those were the boomers. Those were the children that were getting
Yep.
yelled at.
Yep.
Like it was the people from World War II and the Korean War. Like those generations, they're the ones that were running shit in the 60s.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
the ones that did all that
Yeah.
stuff. So there was it touched on the 60s in so many different ways. Like from women, from people who were homosexual,
Yeah.
people who were rich, people who were poor, hippies, black folks,
Nicotine. Jesus
like
Christ.
all of these things, and it hits from all these different directions. And
Yeah.
I think it's like a really cool biopic. I keep telling Heather, I was like, Badmin's great because it's not. It's about it's a show about the 60s. It's not
It's a
about
good time capsule.
It's not about. I mean, it's about these admin, but like it is
Yeah.
about the 60s.
Right.
I'm not done with it yet, but I am fairly convinced that once the 70s hit, the show's over. Like, cause it starts, it was like right at the beginning of the 60s, and I guarantee it's probably going to end like either like right when the 60s end, or like they can't go too far into the 70s. At least that's the way that I see it. I mean, they're still in the like in the mid 69 right now is where I'm seeing it. There's probably about like 7 more episodes to go.
Andy said something once that kind of made me think. We're big fans of 80s movies, like the 80s B movies. There's just a feeling there. So when we go through our list of films to watch something, we kind of exclude 80 or 81 sometimes because those still feel more like 70s films.
Okay.
So I think it's less about the year and more about the attitude and feeling and like the cultural awareness. So like
Okay.
a movie that comes out in the 91, it still feels like an 80s movie. To be honest, there's that weird shift in there. But yeah, so like 81 still feels like it's very 70s. So I think it's less about the decade turning 70 and more about the cultural awareness of what was actually happening at that time frame.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, a new year doesn't mean shit until something truly defines it.
Yeah, and then it starts. Like, September 11th happened, but, like, September 10th was the 90s.
Yeah, well, right. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. Did I ever tell you about that? I watched oh, God, what's his name? The guy, Adam Conover.
Yeah.
He had a really fun rant about why we can't truly define the aughts and the 2010s and the 2020s. Like if you try and say like what was the
You got to look back.
clothing style of the 90s?
Yeah,
You know,
I have an idea.
You have an idea. You know, the Rachel haircut, right?
Yeah.
What about the 80s? Like you have a
Yes.
definite iconic or
I think even for the aughts, I have an idea.
yeah. Oh, okay.
For sure.
So,
The aughts, I have a clear idea.
okay, so now
But for the teens, I don't.
not just the clothes, but the movie styles, the
Yes.
music styles.
100%. I have
really
all that
for
stuff
the
in-
aughts.
For the aughts? Oh, yeah, for sure. That's
Interesting.
something that's come and gone.
So tell me, what was the music genre of the aughts?
The music genre is that,
Just one.
that there was no more genre. That it was, because it was, I would call it the Napsterification of music, where like you could grab anything. And it was like this weird clash of like the big things with small things.
Okay, so that's a beautiful esoteric answer.
Yeah.
And while I do agree with you,
And well, you couldn't do one thing for the 80s. You couldn't do one thing for the 90s.
yeah, 80s would be synth.
No, it isn't.
Synth pop.
No, it isn't. It's hair metal.
Okay.
No, it isn't. It's rap.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. It's I mean, you could say anything
okay,
for the 80s.
so we just
There's
said-
all these things for the 90s.
True. I would say 90s would be grunge or indie rock.
Yeah, no, it isn't. It's Rhythm Nation.
Sure.
No, it isn't. It's still hair metal. No, it isn't. It's heavy metal.
So
no, it isn't. It's
Here's the beauty is that
alt rock.
every decade, things are getting more wider. They're getting
Yeah.
less narrow identified. So if I were to say what kind of music genres dominated the 50s,
Like doo-wop stuff.
All right, but keep going.
It was much smaller.
it was much smaller.
Yeah,
then you
rock
have-
and roll
then you
was
have-
like right when it
then
first
you have
started.
the 60s.
Yeah,
It starts expanding, but you still have an idea of what it is, right?
Yes.
The 70s, it's like, okay, now you start getting a little wider, but you still have an idea. So as soon as you hit the 2000s, that's when what you just said, what was it, is we are no longer identifying as grunge rock or pop rock. Now it's the
It was everything.
Napsterification.
Or
It
even,
is- it is-
it was the iPod generation.
right.
it
It
was
was
the-
my music.
It was my, yes, there we go. It was
Yeah.
my music.
So-
it was whatever you wanted.
And that's the issue, is now you don't have a defining.
But there was moments, but you're right. Like there were moments that were guided by like, where was I? Like there's music that I hear that reminds me very much of being in the military in my early
You.
20s. Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
your experience.
But also like Heather, like the same stuff that I was listening to was essentially the same stuff that Heather was listening to. Like it was same like club music type of shit, like fucking 50 Cent and Eminem and all. Like if you were somebody in your 20s that drank, it was the same stuff. Your music is
I love that
different.
you did that defining.
Your music. Well, dude, no, seriously.
Yeah.
Like in America, like
Yeah.
you turn 21 and you can drink and then you fucking go crazy. For the most part. But that was just an American thing. Like you go to like Europe, they've been drinking since they're 14.
Yeah,
not like a
and
really
it's no
big
longer a
deal.
thing. Yeah.
But in America, it's just bananas to me, like how it happens that way. We're gonna turn you fucking crazy savages loose when you're 21 years old with alcohol and
it's
all
a
these
weird
things.
thing.
It is a very weird thing. It's like everybody's completely unprepared. It's almost like it's set up that way so they can take advantage of you. It's like credit card companies, shitty jobs, college,
College debt.
college debt.
Jesus,
They love that there was entire movies set up about how fun it was to be drunk when you were 21. And then you're like, I want to do that. And then that's exactly how you're fleeced. You're fleeced when you're 21.
Wow. Yeah, it's brutal. I
don't know what it's like to be 21 now.
Oh shit. I have an intern who's literally turning 21 this week.
Okay.
And she's got a good head on her shoulders, but she still has, a lot more to learn because she's still a kid.
I don't like saying that, calling somebody who's 21 a kid.
Talk to some of them.
No, I don't care.
I don't mean that as a
say,
diss.
like, if you're old enough to take a bullet for your country, I'm not going to call you a kid.
Dude, then
I'm not. I don't.
I understand what you're saying,
Well,
and I
if you're
admire what you're
18,
saying.
you are a man, and then I will treat you as such.
Then let's
Or a
talk
woman,
about all
you know
these
what I mean?
kids around the world who have to pick up guns just to protect their family, like in fucking the Gaza Strip. Who,
Yeah, America likes to infantile people.
yes, I'm not trying to.
This thing where like my generation's the best generation. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it.
I was just watching something about this that Gen X is like, that is not a part of our.
Yeah, it is.
Our
like,
lingo.
dude, there's an army of idiots that like want to brag about being Gen X.
There always is, but on a psychological level, we were the first generation that had to take care of ourselves,
but we weren't.
and we were never properly like identified for it. So, I'm actually doing this thing through my therapist right now. She
Yeah, but
sent
we
me.
weren't. Like when we were born, we were the most spoiled generation until the next generation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
How
we
it-
all had our own problems.
yeah,
But like
well, of course.
everybody had like their own problems in their own way. Like,
Yeah.
and to go back to Mad Men, like it was a show. You can see how those kids were treated.
You got to watch more shit, man.
It does make you feel bad for the boomer kids because you can see like they were treated like doormats. They were treated like the furniture, like
Furniture is the word I
like
wanted
the
to
furniture in the French room.
Yes.
FRUNCH room, because that's a Chicago thing. It's the furniture you put the plastic on and nobody's allowed to do anything. Your objects.
you come over, you see the children, now go away.
Now go away. Disappear. And some of those carried that on, but sorry. What were you going to say?
I don't fucking know. But anyway, I'm doing this thing with Gen X thing,
Yes.
and it's about our generation specifically.
Well, our generation is the Xennials. I very much
It's
I very much like I get millennial stuff, and I do get
I get millennial stuff,
and I
yeah.
do get Gen X stuff.
Yeah.
I very much feel like I have a foot in either world,
Utterly,
and especially
agree.
because like I went to college in my 30s. I very much feel like I spent a lot
that
of time
makes
with
sense.
and the people that were younger than me. They were able to like multitask and do things that I wasn't able to.
Oh, I like millennials.
Me too. I love them.
I got no beef with millennials.
None. That is of all the generations. You know, after I stood on my soapbox and said the generation thing is bullshit, out of all of them, I think millennials are the best generation.
I think they definitely have it.
but I don't feel like I'm a part of them.
No.
And I don't really feel like I'm a part of Gen X or all those other ones. But like out of all of them,
Yeah, that's true. We do feel like we're
millennials seem to have.
weird dichotomy.
I do feel like the millennials, and not even our age millennials. I'm talking about the old millennial or younger millennials, like the people who were born in like 90s. I think they had like probably the best go. And I think they really are. They are the smartest generation in American history.
They had the fucking world at their fingertips.
They did.
Easily.
They did.
So this is the thing I'm working on. It's called self-evaluation through what you want.
Okay.
Okay. We grew up in an era where we had so many choices. This goes deep. This isn't just talking about like Dorito flavors and shit, but it's like you finding what you want is actually difficult. It's generally difficult for Gen XP people. So you can think about what you want, or are you just filling up time with the to-do list? Not manifesting, not productivity, not just trying to get something done, but what actually makes you light up. So what I'm doing is every day, I have to think back about the day before and say, what did I do that day? What happened that day that lit me up? And it has to be the first thing. It can't, like, I can't sit and think about it, because if I sit and think about it, it obviously didn't do anything, right? So I watched a B movie that I've never heard of, and I ended up enjoying it, right? Like, that was like the first thing I thought of, and I was like, fuck, like I had so much fun. The day before it, I went to a farmer's market. And I went to go see the Odyssey. Like, doing that really felt fun. And then the day after that is I had a really intellectual conversation, socially concerning conversation about race and American life with our guests on our other podcast. And what it's making me realize is the things that I think I value, the things that I'm like, well, I have to list everything out in my Google Docs so I know what to do for the next week. Well, I'm not thinking about that the day after. I'm not thinking about restocking my fucking fridge. I'm not thinking about all this shit that in the moment is like the most important thing that I have to do. It's these interactions. It's this time that I get to like turn off my brain for a second. It's these conversations that I look back and go, holy shit, that is what matters to me. That's what's important. And immediately once I started writing this shit down, I thought about when my cat Bugsy died. And he died like out of fucking nowhere. Like, we took him into the vet. We thought he was going to be okay. And then he had to be put down right there. So we came back, and I remember sitting on the couch just going, oh God, this is what it's all about. Like, I just remember sitting on the couch and being like, why haven't I loved this more? Why haven't I spent more time just being here, just being with my family? Like, why have I worried about this, that, and the other thing when the shit is just not important at the end of the day? And we think it's important.
When you talk to like hospice nurses and people talk about their final moments, it's never like, boy, I wish that I would have gotten this one thing done for my boss. It's, fuck, I wish I would have spent more time with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's putting so much into perspective right now.
But that's
really
hard
nice.
to like, do you think that that's something that comes with age? Like, when you're young, like, yeah, you have different hopes and dreams when you're young. You're like, you have all the, like, these goals and things that you want to do, and you want to be a go-getter, and you want to be important. You want to feel important, and you have to make all these sacrifices to do it. And then, like, eventually you're like, shit, I wish I would have spent more time with.
Sounds a lot like meritocracy. You gotta put in the slave work to get to the next level so you can start enjoying life.
Lift yourself up by your bootstraps. Yeah. So, it's infuriating watching Mad Men, and like, I'm constantly looking at like, because like, that was $25. I can't believe you did that. Then you see like how much $25 is nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, that's $500.
That's a Star Wars figure, by the way. $25 is a Star Wars figure.
Isn't that bananas?
A toy. Yeah.
Yeah, when we went to the Cubs game yesterday,
Yeah.
a single beer with tip is over $20 for a beer.
And it's just like old style, right? Or whatever.
No, it'd be like 312, but it's a tall boy. You get like you can get like a tall boy for like $2.
Jesus
Two, like in between like 2 to
Christ.
5. No, my God, you can see how like my brain doesn't work. It's probably like closer to like somewhere between $2 and $5 for a tall boy. And they
Okay.
charge you $20.
That's highway
the cost of
robbery.
things is fucking bananas. Sorry.
No. That's super true. And that's just greed. That's
That's
just
just
like, hey,
fucking
you're
greed.
here. We're going to charge you
How am
extra.
I going to buy this fucking yacht without you schlubs,
That's it.
without me being predatory on your nostalgia?
Remember when your dad took you here and gave you your first sip of beer?
Well, we destroyed all that so we can make this place bigger and fit more of you fucking sheep in here. Don't give me $20 for your beer, you fucking animal.
Dude, what did you think about that guy who God, I went off topic. I actually had something to say. But there was that guy at the baseball game who some kid, when I say kid, I mean young 20s, wouldn't take off his hat during the national anthem.
that guy slapped him?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. I agree.
Dude, nobody died for a flag out there. Nobody died for a flag. If somebody died, it was like to save themselves or to save one of their buddies.
To save their buddy.
It was never for a fucking flag.
Yeah.
And that's so silly. Like, people, people didn't fight for a flag. And like it's so frustrating to talk to somebody who, I don't know, like sometimes I'll meet a veteran who will like say like, "Yeah, you better respect the flag," but it often will be like somebody who didn't, in my opinion, like didn't do anything.
Really?
Yeah.
So like you think it's like self-indoctrination and
It's chicken hawk thing. They're
That,
like,
that they
I need
wish
to,
chicken hawk.
yeah.
Perfect. Nice.
Like I didn't earn it, so I have to like play this role.
Oh, that's funny.
That's how, at least that's how I see it. Like the biggest chicken hawks, military, like people who are in the military,
Yeah.
are people who did nothing.
Really?
Like they never went to war,
Yeah.
or they never, if they went to war, they didn't do anything when they were there. At least they didn't feel like they did. I'm not gonna like disparage anybody. But, like, if you went to war, dude, like you put your name on the line. Just because they didn't put you on the front line doesn't mean that you didn't do anything, right?
Yes.
But there's people who are like, well, I wasn't a super double secret black ops guy, so I didn't do anything, and they feel really bad about themselves, and they have to like play this part of like this Billy Badass. So you'll often like see guys who are like Cold War veterans. Like there was no wars during the Cold War, really. So those guys are always like hamming it up. Those are Gen X guys. A lot of Gen X veterans are a bunch of tools.
I find it so weird that anyone has that much stake in something that was not a long time of their life. Like to me, tell me if I'm wrong, but you go to high school for 4 years, right? On average, you go to college for 4 years. On average, military is 4 years, right? So based on time alone, those are all equal.
No.
Well,
No,
no,
sure.
Of course, they're not emotionally equal or
Yeah.
psychologically equal, but time-wise. So all of those are fundamental years of your life of growing up into who you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can look at someone who did the military for 4 years, and I can look at someone who did college for 4 years. And if you're in your 50s and you're still wearing all your college gear,
Oh yeah. I know what
and you're just
talking
rooting for your college, even, that's all you talk about, that's all you wear, that's all you fucking, watch on TV, that you yada yada yada. You go to the games all the time. You go back to campus and walk around and be like, yeah, this is where I belong. It just feels
like you didn't do anything. Have you noticed
like
even
what have
like,
you done past that?
even with like a lot of like MAGA, like people who like where life didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
They're the type of people that want to, especially with like white mediocre men. White mediocre
Ooh.
men are MAGA. That is the MAGA movement, is white mediocre men.
So MAGA stands for mediocre and closeted gay.
No, it's white mediocre men.
Yeah.
Who literally like it the game was rigged so they could make it. And even with a rigged game, they couldn't fucking do anything with themselves. And now they want to blame,
because they wanted it given to them.
Yeah, and they want to blame. So, but this is now comes back to the meritocracy. I think for a lot of them, they were told like they had to join or they had to do college.
Well, we got that shit.
We
shoved
got
down
that
our
shit.
throat.
Yeah, you had to do college. So like if you're somebody who wasn't even in college and you're like not making it, you want to blame people with college degrees. Like, look, I can make it. I'm doing all these things. And
I
I'm
hear
fine.
this all the time. It's like, well, you went to college. I was like, who the fuck? That doesn't fucking mean anything.
I do like to pull the veteran card against like the guy that wants to say I didn't do shit.
What do you mean?
Because they're going to say how like, you're going to call me college boy. Like I've had people try and call me college boy.
Yeah.
Be like, I didn't invade a country to pay for that college degree, bucko. Your dad owned your construction company, so don't feed me that shit. But I mean, and that's what it is. But it's mediocre people who couldn't do it by themselves. They couldn't get it done, and they see people who are here who are doing great and that are like getting by and doing all these things and are working hard, and they just want them gone because they don't want to see those people succeeding because
they're not, or
it just shows even more. I mean, that's what happened. Again, That's what happened in like World War II. Like those people convinced themselves that they had to go to war, World War One. Like they blamed Jewish people and the quote unquote the elite for like making them lose the war. When they were fighting the war, they were winning, right? And if we would have never been stabbed in the back, we would have been able to win this war, and we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in. It's all these people's fault, not the idea that, hey, maybe you dickheads shouldn't have started a fucking war. Like, that never crosses their mind.
That's what the MAGA's saying now about Iran and shit. They're like, well, Trump didn't do anything. It's not his fault.
Did I tell so when in Iraq, when I was in Iraq, in northern Iraq, I didn't like have to fight Iraqi people. Like, you had the Sunnis, the Kurds, or the Sunnis, the Shiites were duking it out all the time.
Okay.
Right? So that's your Cubs and your White Sox. And the Kurds.
I appreciate that. Thank
and
you.
the Kurds are like the Cardinals. Like, nobody likes the Cardinals. And the Cardinals.
I don't get the reference, but okay. I'm picking up.
The Cubs and the White Sox duking it out in central and southern Iraq.
Okay.
But in the northern part of Iraq, you had the Kurds.
Okay.
They were like when rich white people put imaginary lines in the sand because they wanted to divvy up who got oil and who didn't. The Kurds got split into like 3 different groups. They've wanted a Kurdistan for a really long time, and the Kurds are part of like Syria, Iran. We would have we had like Turkish people show up all the time because like they didn't want us to give like the northern Iraq to the Kurds.
No shit.
So the Kurds really liked us, but we would have people from other states coming over to duke it out with us, namely lots of Syrians and lots of Iranians. And I was told this when I was in Iraq. This was in 2003. And I remember talking to the senior master sergeant who was in charge, who gets to go in on all the briefings. And I said, well, what the fuck? Like, this is young, dumb me. Why don't we just go to start a war with them? Like, if they're attacking us, that's premise for war. And I remember him saying,
young, dumb me.
We never want to go to war with Iran. They said they knew this in 2003. They said it's a fortress. It's an entire country that's like built on a mountain. Like, the whole thing is just a all mountainous region. Dude, if you look at Iran, the whole thing is just a series of mountains. It would be an entire warfare of nothing.
I like that you looked.
It's like an entire war of just mountain war fighting.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to fly helicopters in there. There's no place to land planes.
No
a
shit.
Land war in Iran is a nightmare. And they knew that the Strait of Hormuz would be closed up back then.
Of course.
And I remember thinking, like, young dumb me, of like thinking like, but we're the U.S. military. How could we ever lose that war? And like having somebody who's a senior master sergeant tell me, like, no fucking way are we ever going to do that. It's the dumbest idea. Now, 2026, hearing all this shit going on and like trying to pretend like, well, who would have thought, motherfucker? All these people, that they're like getting rid of anybody that doesn't agree with them.
Yes.
And damn well somebody said that is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. That dude was let out of the room.
Yep. I feel like I have such a weird dichotomy in my head. I hate using that word twice. But like, on one side, I can see keeping a job for your family, keeping a job, like for your well-being and your safety, but like willfully going along with this shit and like sticking it out because it's a job. I'm sorry. Like that whole side of I'm going to take care of myself. I got to keep this job and I save for my family. It's like, that's gone. I'm not trying to be pessimistic or negative.
You talking about like Congress or like
I'm talking about
like MAGA in general?
Anybody, especially like in the higher ranks. Like, you have all these generals and shit who like you saw when Hegseth was mouthing off. And then it showed the audience and like you saw some generals like, no.
Oh, this is when he wanted to do a command call with
yeah
in the world.
And so you have all these people who are like just going along with it.
That's going to go down as like one of the dumbest, like.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so silly.
if it hasn't already,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
shocked.
seriously, you're gonna chew out 4-star generals because they look like they're out of reg.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, these people have forgotten more about the military than you ever knew.
And
guy was-
ever will learn.
Dude, the guy was a captain. He was a captain in the military.
Mm.
He joined like guard, like fucking military guard or reserve, and like got a major spot. And like he didn't even have, like, he wasn't a commander of anything. He was like a training guy. Like he got thrown. He kept getting tossed around from like unit to unit, and nobody wanted him to be in command.
Yeah.
Like that, all that shows you is that like nobody knew that he had it then. He definitely doesn't have it now.
Dude, the amount of coke he is doing just based on his mannerisms is shocking.
Hegseth?
Yeah. I've known people who have done coke to the degree that I think he is on.
Yeah.
And it's beyond easy to tell.
I think that whole like meth was really huge and like with the Nazis.
I
They're all
didn't
doing
know
coke
that.
now.
Really?
Yeah, they're all doing meth. Have you ever seen the video of Hitler wigging out at the 1933 Olympics on meth?
No.
He's like going back and forth.
No.
Like, this is him taking methamphetamines. Because they thought it made you a super soldier because it kept you awake for a really long
Oh
time.
my God.
Like that idea, like the super soldier serum
Yeah,
was
yeah.
meth. It was something used like way back when. Like,
No shit.
idea of like, what is it? Captain America?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, the super serum was drugs.
Well, I was the term berserk?
Berserker?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It comes from the word berserk, which meant the Gaul, the giant race Germans. They would trip on mushrooms and slaughter bears and wear their skins and run into battle naked. So it's berserking.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, right? So like that's how they'd fight, is just tripped out of their fucking gourd.
I can't see myself doing that high on shrooms.
Dude,
No way.
I-
No thanks.
I partook one evening.
Did you?
It was magical.
Good. Are we
Yeah.
going to talk about it?
We can if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to go into too much detail because it was a very like spiritual thing, but
Yeah, it was for me too.
it was like, I don't mean like I want to gatekeep, but it's just like, it was my thing. It was very personal and it was very good.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It just felt like,
I felt like I was building it too much up for you, but I'm
No,
happy that it made sense to
truth
you.
be told, I never was interested until you talked about it.
And do you have any urge to do it again?
Oh, absolutely.
You do?
Without question.
Don't chase that dragon.
I don't. This is the thing. I've done it once.
Yeah,
And that was
that's all you really need.
4 months ago.
That's all you really need. You
Yeah.
don't have to like.
Well, I want to do it again, but I want to do a little
Did you have
bit
somebody
more.
with you who did it with you?
No.
You just did it by
alone.
yourself. Oof, brave.
Yeah. Oh, it was perfect. It was
Okay.
absolutely perfect.
Okay.
I microdosed. It was just a little bit.
What's microdosed?
Not a lot. Like
How
whatever.
many grams?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
But I did the
Like
proper-
3 grams is.
Oh shit! No. It was
Okay.
no, nowhere near that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, you could do a heroic dose, like
she doesn't know.
3 grams.
Just,
Okay.
just heads up.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, it was like when I say I want to do it more.
Did you feel vibrations?
No.
Okay. Well, you may have to do more,
No.
like a larger dose. That's why, like, you want to be with somebody if you're gonna do something like that.
Oh yeah. Like I said, like when I say I want to do it again, it's not that I want to like trip again. I want to feel high.
Were you outdoors or indoors?
Indoors. Yeah, I know everyone
Okay.
said outdoors, but like, I don't know. I didn't feel right.
Okay.
I did.
I mean, hey, it sounds like it was a
I
great,
did.
a great experience.
I did go outside, and I was like,
Did you see fractals in the trees?
all right, not my thing. No, just
No.
wasn't my thing. I was right here,
Oh,
Just-
yeah, for sure. That would look cool.
just laid on the floor, and I was like totally happy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't euphoria. Like there was zero euphoria. It was just, I started thinking, and I started answering questions that I didn't know were questions. It was really cool.
Did Mother Mush come and visit?
No.
Did you close your eyes and see things?
I had my eyes open and I saw things.
Okay. All right. Cool.
What's the mother mush?
That's the person who comes to you and like starts asking the questions or Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I did research afterwards about what I saw. It
Yeah.
was Egyptian.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have no tie to Egypt, but it was like everything was pointing toward it. So
Very cool.
it was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. I want to do it again, but more like the spiritual side.
Just make like a little tea.
Yeah.
Hang out in the forest somewhere. Nice day. Go camping. Cold weather, so you don't have to deal with the heat.
So this year, I want you to know this. I want this on record. I have not bitched once about the heat or the summer or the sun.
Okay.
And I am doing it on purpose because what's the point of complaining when I'm alive and healthy and safe? Why complain?
Because it's part of the human condition.
I don't want to.
It's something to talk about.
That sucks, John. I don't want to talk about it. No, but like I've really gone out of my way to just be like, oh, it's hot outside, right? Well,
Yeah. Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna complain about the winter?
No, I didn't last winter.
I wonder what this winter's gonna be like.
I don't want to, like, nature is, right? It will happen regardless of how I feel, regardless of what I want. The world's going to happen regardless of how I feel, how I want. The only thing I can control is my reaction to it.
That's true. Sometimes it's fun to just bitch about shit too.
Oh, that I agree with. And like I get my
It is weird to
fill.
like get human connection through complaining.
True.
Yeah.
What misery brings us together? Trauma bonding. Jesus Christ. Trauma bonding is a real fucking thing. Man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that is basics training.
Yeah. Okay. I can totally understand.
That's why
that
they
makes
set
sense.
it up that way.
Yeah. Oh my God. Because I can imagine that actually being like a part of the point of it.
That is the point of it.
Trauma bonding.
Yeah, because you know that everybody that went through basic went through the same thing as you.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah.
All you need is a man in a Smokey the Bear hat to yell at you in your underwear.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I have learned recently I don't do well with authority mentality telling me what to do. Like, it started with like I was thinking back to like when we were in high school and like how we would sit over each other when we were lifting weights, and it's like, push harder, do one more, and it never gave me the motivation to do it. Like that constant like prattling of like, come on, you can do it. Like that shit never motivated me, but I felt like since it motivated everyone else, I must be wrong for thinking that way.
I never really understood it either, to be honest with
Get
you.
the fuck out, for real.
I never like,
God
why
damn
are
it,
you
the amount of
yelling at me?
Yeah, right.
I never understood the whole yelling. Like, if it was just a silent room, I would have been cool with that too. I did like listen to heavy metal.
Music
like if it was just the
does
music.
it, yeah.
But like, stop talking to me. Like, can't you see I'm lifting
Right?
heavy shit?
Right?
Stop yelling at me.
I might drop this.
And stop. Yeah, I'm like, this is like really heavy. Just, are you paying attention? Yeah. And
like,
you're
that
and like
shit
yeah, and also
do
by the
it.
way, because your shorts are dangling above my head, I can see your balls.
How many times did we see balls? I don't know that. Okay, that shit bothers me epically less
Yeah, no, I never got
than
that.
someone yelling at me.
I never understood like sport. I'm happy that I did team sports because I think it allowed me to be a better team player. I think it makes you, especially like if you work and collaborate with people, being on a team sport makes you just better at collaboration.
I agree.
And I think people who didn't do that, they just kind of they suck. Yeah, you're essentially
Agreed.
What is it? You're yeah. People who didn't do team sports, those are method actors. Those are assholes. You don't want to deal with those people.
Probably verbatim, by the way.
But like,
Method
other than
actor.
that, like I fucking like sports are the worst.
Yeah.
I hate watching sports.
Yeah.
Like when I was watching it last night, like it's cool because you're surrounded by people, and I was happy to like hang out with my brother and my wife.
Oh, you went with your brother?
Yeah, it was for his birthday.
Oh, no
He's-
shit.
He's gonna be turning 43 in like next week, but it was a crosstown classic.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
Have you ever been to a Crosstown Classic?
No.
So like, if that's gonna be like, if you're gonna go to any game, like that's
I
really the one to
utterly
go
agree.
to.
And I will say, going to a game is epically different than
Yes.
watching a
Oh
sport.
my god, people like watch sports on TV. It's like, oh my god. Like, first off, you're watching TV. Now you gotta like watch somebody else like live their dream and now all of a sudden you're saying we and like, dude, is there a mouse in your
bothers
pocket?
me.
It's so
The-
weird.
is there a
I will
mouse
say
in your
I've been to
pocket?
lots of Crosstown Classics, dude. And the last time I was at a Cubs game was let me think about this. 16 years ago was the last time I went to.
Jesus.
I went to a Cubs game at Wrigley.
Andy and I went last year.
I'm gonna say it was like there is like you can feel it in the air.
At the crosstown.
Yeah, like
Oh,
you can tell like
I bet.
people fucking hate each other.
That's what I don't
People
like.
fucking hate each other.
Like,
it was
shouldn't-
like
shouldn't you
lots
like
of
it because
lots of people are booing. Like I went to these things before, and it was like there might be like some like fun ribbing of people and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But like hearing entire stadiums constantly booing about stuff. We saw a fist fight in the crowd.
I don't get it.
People are just so mad.
I mean, they're looking to be
It's
mad.
like there's
though.
like this. It's not like electric in the air. It's like it's tense.
What are you doing to keep yourself centered?
Like when I can, I study. I hang out with my wife. Like hang out with
That's
Heather.
nice.
And, like we try not to talk about it as often. I mean, it does come up every once in a while, but like we watch TV shows. We watch Mad Men. Yeah, and like at least when we can, I'm still studying. I cannot wait until I'm just like I want to just do art, and I'd like to be able to do short films with you.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, there's something that I've only was able to watch a couple minutes of it, but it was like the Star Wars with a $10 budget.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, this is exactly what I've been telling you of the type of movie I've been wanting to make
Yeah.
for 20 years now.
Yeah.
Is that.
Yeah. But you know
This
what?
and this is not. Then this is where you insert your shitty quip of how it really costs $1 million. But I remember seeing this and be like, it's just them making shit out of cardboard.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a fucking glue gun. I have free cardboard.
Okay.
Okay, now let's hear your shitty quip. I don't want to hear.
Let's do it. That sounds like
No,
fun.
no. I want no because I've already primed you. Let's hear the shitty quip of how it costs $1 million.
Well,
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I can see. Oh, the nostrils are going. The nostrils are going. Let's hear the real answer.
I would think it depends on how much time people have and how many people you have to donate that time. That you could do it for a lot less, but they had a space. They had a lot of props.
All made with cardboard.
I
From
mean,
what I saw.
it's great. It's a great film. If you know, to the world who's listening, fucking go watch this because it was gatekeeped for like 5 days on their Patreon, and then they said, "Fuck it, here it is." and I love them so much for that because they've been releasing like snippets of this for the past year, and I went ape shit every time one came out. So I was really contemplating getting on their Patreon just to watch it, and then they released it that day.
I hope this.
It's
like,
so fucking good though.
I hope this creates this. God, I wish like there was like a thing that would happen that would inspire everybody to like go back to making movies again. Because like movies are so dead. I do want to hear what you think about The Odyssey. But like it's just not the same anymore. Like COVID, like really, I think it was difficult before. But like there's no people don't really get excited about things.
This year I'm impressed
Okay.
with films.
Okay.
Not only some indie stuff that I've watched, but theatrical shit I've been kind of a gasp.
Okay, keep going.
I loved Obsessed. I loved Backrooms. Now Backrooms
I really want to see Backrooms.
Backrooms was the continuation of the show though. So it's basically episode 27.
Okay.
So I can't imagine watching that and not knowing what the fuck is going on before it because my God, it would be so fucking confusing. And he just released the new episode today, which I haven't watched yet. But blah, 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 blah. Where am I going with this? Obsessed was fucking good. Backrooms was fucking good. And both of those are YouTube creators. And the studio took a chance on both of them and said, go ahead, fucking make something. And they rocked. And they were better than anything else that was coming out at that time period.
I feel like it's like there's no hum, like, you know what I mean?
Kinda.
So you can get a hum. You can get a hum, but then it goes away immediately.
Well,
like there's so much fucking white noise that it's hard for anything to like be really excited about things.
So this is where I actually know something a little about this. I read a book on marketing about noise.
Okay.
And when you release, like right now, we are living in a time period where there's so fucking much content. And their big argument in the book was that we no longer pay for things with money. We pay for things with time. And time.
Timothy Wu wrote the book, The Attention Merchants, about this back in like 2013.
This was mentioned in that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. So what they're saying is like there's so much fucking noise out there that in order for you to stand out is you have to do something so fucking different or so fucking simple. And simple is actually really hard to do.
Oh yeah, even like in architecture, people want to like joke around being like, "Why don't you just make something that's minimalist?" It's like, dude, you know how hard, like how difficult it is to
make
do
a logo.
minimalist.
Make a logo right now that is minimal.
Yeah,
good fucking luck, dude.
You have to be like Mike Mignola, who is my favorite comic book artist, who I think is like the king of like minimalist shit.
Oh,
where he just like
great.
Literally, it's just like it's broken into like incredible shapes.
Yeah,
I love his shit.
And it's solid black.
Yeah, and it only took him decades of his life.
Oh yeah, it's just it's super
like
simple.
That. Yeah, people want to see that. Yeah, try it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when there's so much noise out there, you have to make something that counters the noise. And the problem is that there are enough people, boomers, that kind of mentality, CEOs and shit, who say, well, this is the way it's always worked before, so this is the way we're always going to do it. And that's why you had all the Sony movies coming out that all were fucking terrible.
Yes,
like the Sony Spider-Man shit.
Oh my God, right? What are you guys doing?
Everyone I've ever watched felt like a straight to VHS 80s movie. Venom, Madam Web, all that shit was just like
I've never even watched one. I've seen parts of them. I'm like,
they're terrible.
I do not. I only have so much time in the day.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
There's no way I'm spending it on this.
So it's what's really fresh is when someone takes a chance on something and cuts through the noise, and that's when things can work. And that's when something becomes financially wunderkid. That's when the CEOs, that's when the big wigs go, okay, now we can start changing it. So but by the time they get on it, it's way too late.
Are you saying like they're trying to like recreate the Blair Witch Project type of thing where like the budget's so low? It's like so simple. It's
everyone will want that. The problem is you need a good idea. And we've already been inundated with the found footage shit that it's overdone.
I'm saying like the great low budget idea, not necessarily Blair Witch, but like the great low budget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have something like the Backrooms, right? Which
like seems like a great low budget idea, but it sounds like he did a lot of groundwork to make it work.
Yeah. He worked on it for like 10 years or whatever
it
has been.
It's like episode 27.
Yeah, dude. Like there's a lot of leadway into it. And he has other series as well. So like dude's had practice.
He's building up a world too.
Oh, motherfucker. He has a goddamn world. Like it's intense. Please watch it. It's fucking great.
It is so hard to find time.
Dude, they're short.
Well, yeah, I need to just watch it.
I think there's like 22 or 23, whatever it is, episodes. They're not in order.
Getting married destroyed like my ability to watch movies in the way that I used to. It's like 10 years of like really just missing out on stuff. Because if I'm watching something, Heather will get upset if I don't watch it with her. This is a common thing. Don't make that look at me. This is like there's so many other people. She wants to watch things with me.
Okay.
But
she doesn't want to watch what you want to watch.
But she doesn't want to watch what I want to watch.
That's not a compromise. And I'm not putting my dick in here and saying
She's
I'm
not-
the right way.
But she's just not really into movies as much as I am.
right.
Like, there's not many people who are into movies like you and I are. We're the assholes from High Fidelity.
We were raised on movies, though.
Not everybody our age was, though.
True.
She was raised on music. She rolls her eyes when we talk about music.
Yeah.
I embarrass myself trying to know as much as she does about things.
She hasn't heard any of my shit, right?
Mm-mm.
Please don't.
Yeah, she'll murder you.
Yeah, that's
She's
fine.
very.
I like what I'm doing.
She's very hard to please when it comes to music.
All right,
And
cool.
we're the same way about films and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
right.
But like, imagine trying
Architecture.
to like get her to like the weird crap that I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll have to like really talk. Every once in a while, like, I'll give her a zinger and she's like, "This is incredible. I want to watch more." And me talking about films makes her want to
Yes.
do it more. And
Yes.
and she watches it more and notices more.
Yeah.
Because I nerd out about this stuff.
Yeah.
There's like often like a lot of times people are just like, it's entertaining. It's hard candy. It's empty calories. It's just a thing that goes in one and out the other. When you explain, like, the thing that I always tell her is like, if it's good, there are no haphazard things. For the most part, there are no haphazard things.
Right.
The names, the colors, everything was placed there for a reason. They don't just go to Walmart and be like, just grab anything. It's all part of the story.
Yeah.
Everything is. But I also I don't get to watch like horror movies like I used to, or like all like the liminal space. Like, she would freak out the whole time.
Oh my god. Okay, that's what Backrooms is,
Yeah.
dude. And I will say,
It's more gore.
Okay.
Like, is it gory?
no, not at all.
Right, maybe if I just be like, "Hey, there's no gore."
I will say
according to
it
Jay.
is the creepiest thing I've watched in years.
Sounds awesome. I used to love horror movies.
And,
I
like,
never get to watch it anymore.
Even when it's like cheesy shit, because like it was one dude working on fucking Blender making this, right? Like, some of the shit you just have to give him a little bit of fucking leeway and be like, good job doing what you did. One dude making these fucking movies. And it's still creepy as shit.
I gotta see it. So I have to watch the other episodes though?
Yeah. Okay. The movie I don't think is nearly.
I'll
as
gladly,
creepy as the
if
show.
you saying they're short, what's short?
Well, I mean, they're wildly different. I think the
What's
longest
short?
2-3 minutes.
Oh, I thought like you're talking like half hour short.
Well, like one episode is 40 minutes, and it's a lot of shit that happens in there. And then some of them are like 10 minutes, some of them are 12. Like, literally, it's like,
Well, like 40 minutes is
I'm
what,
going-
like tops.
oh, that is by far
Because
the-
I wake
the
up
longest
early.
one.
Like, that's my time to watch things. This is when I wake up early.
So there is a watch them all in order on one video.
Do you want to watch them in order?
Yes, because there's shit peppered throughout, and
So-
if you watch them out of order, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Hold on. Do you want to watch them chronologically or?
No, go to Kane Pixels. That's the guy who
Yeah.
So if you look up Backrooms, it is not his invention. It was a meme online.
Yeah.
It was like Slender Man, right? It was just a meme. So if you look up Backrooms on YouTube, motherfucker, you're gonna find hundreds of people's own films. Because anyone can do them, right? It's like Amityville. There's no fucking ownership. People can just make their own shit. Kane Pixels is the one who's actually fucking doing something like thoughtful.
Okay.
And he has one where it's just one video. It's like 4.5 hours long of all the videos put in a row.
Okay.
And that's because I watched a couple out of order and I was like, I am so fucking lost.
Okay.
And granted, you're still going to be lost. It does not spoon feed you shit.
Well, I look forward to it. Is it one of those things where like it is best to watch these things as they're coming out because people dissect them and you find more things?
I guess they can.
Like Lost to me was like the
don't.
beginning of that.
No, like you go on your journey.
Okay.
There
That's a good
are
answer.
deep dives. There are theorists. I don't fucking care, dude. Go on your journey with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Maybe.
Can you tell me why is MAGA so upset with the Odyssey?
You know, I watched it. I don't know. Besides the like,
Or is this like Reddit making up a thing?
well, oh, okay.
Or
So,
is MAGA actually upset at the Odyssey?
well,
I'm
there
so
are
confused.
black characters in it. Heaven fucking forbid.
Is that really all that it is?
I can't see anything else.
And that's really what
Oh,
I've heard. Black
I actually
characters,
take that back.
and because Achilles is played by a transgender person.
Jesus Christ, who the fuck cares?
And, yeah, but like that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Like how small is your life
Yeah, like this is your thing.
that's what you're dying on the hill for?
Yeah. Trump has raped more
I thought it was
children
amazing.
than there are transgender athletes in the world. So
That's Jesus Christ, yeah. You see that the tent spike poking out of his butt finally? You saw a big old bulge in his ass.
Did he shit his
in
pants?
some floaty? No, so you know the story about Sasha, that he was about to get raped by Trump, so he jammed the tent spike up his ass and just destroyed his anal.
that's the story that I heard, and it does sound sensationalized.
Dude, his recap, like I read that. It is hard to get through. It's
violent.
brutal.
Yeah.
It's just all the shit that like Sasha saw along the way and he witnessed, and all the people he saw die, and
I don't know if it's real.
I don't fucking, dude, I'm not questioning it anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
no,
remember
no,
your dad said the
You
same
should
thing when I
always
told
question
him.
it. You should always question.
He's like, I don't care if it's real. It just feels real.
Nah,
Your dad
yeah,
literally
yeah.
said that to me before.
Sorry. I'm just at the point right now where if they are fighting against it, saying that shit never happened, I utterly believe it did. Because they are lying about every single thing. So it's so hard. So, but yes, I should always question, always look at who's writing it, who is benefiting from it, what's the purpose of it, always. But Odyssey was great. What's shocking is it's like 3 hours plus. Didn't fucking feel it. Not once.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's masterful. It's truly masterful.
I really want to see that. He's an incredible director.
I think so too. But
Yeah, I think that one of the biggest things that I really want to watch it for is they said that they like didn't use music really, and like,
Oh,
okay,
I didn't recognize that.
But when they've said that, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be interesting. Like they used like like real things that occurred back then.
Okay, that kind of plays out.
Because like music is in the same way that like Steven Spielberg and George Lucas
Yes. Oh, dude, their films wouldn't be half as good without the music.
without the music, and the fact that who was it? It's not John Williams, who's like the big one.
Howard Shore?
No, who's the guy that did Howard Zimmerman?
Hans Zimmerman.
Hans Zimmerman, like he's so big, and I know that Christopher Nolan has used him a lot in a lot of his movies. I don't think he used them for this one.
I don't think so. I didn't see his name in the credits.
But like, there's no symphony, is my understanding. It is just sounds.
Man, I didn't even recognize. That's what's so cool. So to me, the only real sin of a movie
Is to realize that you're watching a movie.
well, so it's being boring, right? Boring takes you out of the the suspension of disbelief.
Okay.
And the moment you are bored, you realize you are watching a movie. So if you ever watch a movie from beginning to end and get lost in it, truly get lost in just the fact that it's a wonderful story and like you're in it and like I'm fucking here and I love these characters and you cry for them, shit like that. That means they did a fucking great job. On some level, they did a great job. I stopped realizing where I was at in the theater. And I just felt like I was on this journey with them. And that was fucking cool.
How did you watch? Did you watch in like the 70mm?
No, so like when Andy first said she wanted to go see it, I was like, well, it's shot on 70mm, so we have to go see it in 70mm.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
don't want to see it on fucking 1.85 or 2.35 screen. That's bullshit.
That's actually what I think in my head.
So
if it's 70mm, I'm watching it in 70mm.
So something hit me, and I'm just like,
I just want a comfortable chair.
Jesus Christ! Just your wife asked you to go see a movie. The last time she did that was Godzilla -1.
That was an awesome movie.
Maybe just be happy that she wants to go see a movie with you.
Where do you guys watch movies? You go to the Marcus?
Marcus. Yeah. I don't mind it.
Heather has we always go out to there's a place in Barrington. She really likes the Barrington.
It used to be AMC.
It's not Barrington AMC anymore.
I don't think it's AMC. I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
She likes that place.
I want to go to
Honestly,
the
you know
music
why?
box more.
Do you know why she likes that one more?
No.
The popcorn. She likes the popcorn there more.
Wait, for real?
She didn't like the popcorn at Marcus.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a huge part of the thing.
Huh. Okay.
I married a 5-year-old. She really just wants ice cream. Like, however she can get ice cream.
But if that's what makes her happy,
it is, and that is like that is such a huge part of like watching the movies.
That's
when I
cool.
showed her that, and I love her very much, and no, she's not 5, but you know what I mean. But
yeah, no, I
like,
get it.
when she realized, she's like, we should go to the movies. And when we were talking, I just realized she just wants the popcorn. I'm like, well, we should watch a movie back at the house.
That's what we did.
And I'm like, we could just go in and just get popcorn and leave. She goes, you can do that? I'm like,
Yeah.
you just walk. You don't need a ticket. You just walk in and grab popcorn and leave. She thought she was robbing a bank. It was like the greatest thing ever. She did not realize that you could just go in and get the popcorn.
We did the same thing one night. We queued up a movie here. We ran out to Marcus really quick, got the popcorn, came home, and
I might just, maybe I'll just ask her, hey, is there something back at the house you want to watch? I do. I want to just go. I want to see Odyssey in person, like in the theater. We haven't gone to a theater in a long time.
I would say you have to.
Yeah, this does seem to be like a big one.
And
they're in theaters for such a short amount of time.
Well,
it's
not
hard
the
to catch.
Odyssey.
It's gonna be rolling around for a while.
At the Woodridge, because Woodridge is the only place in Illinois that has a 70 millimeter projector
Yeah.
and screen. It's booked out for the next month and a half. Like you can't get seats for the next month and a half.
Maybe we'll go there like next Sunday or something.
But I would say for the sound alone, it's not a quiet movie.
No.
But it's not like there were people like annoyed at how loud it was, like on Reddit. But I just sat there going, no, this is how it should be. This is accurate. I fucking love this. This is mixed well. That's the problem. Is you've been watching shit through the sound through your TV at home, where it's that speakers that are pointed backwards to the wall. Bitch, you don't have a good sound setup. Or like you watch movies on your phone.
There's another movie that I watched that was really good. The Be Safe, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
That was so incredible.
Our last episode, we talked about the trailer.
Did we?
Yeah.
I watched that. It was again like I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning on Saturday mornings, and it was one of the times I woke up super early. I knocked out that and Toxic Avenger in like one day.
No, oh my God, what a great double feature.
Oh man, it was awesome. It was so awesome. It was such an awesome
The
morning.
new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I love Peter Dinklage.
It is exactly what I wanted it to be.
Right? Like
was perfect.
they got the assignment. They understood the point.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I
same.
remember. I love. You know, my favorite part is how clueless the son is. I love. I'm happy you didn't kill anybody. He's like, oh yeah, totally. I didn't kill anyone.
It was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping, but usually like when you see a good trailer, you're like, oh man, this is gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
And their trailers for that movie were great. It was always like.
Dude.
It was. It looked like it was supposed to be part of Trauma City TV, and they'd cut in with like a news report and show you a part of the movie. They're so much fucking fun.
I don't know, like what the next big. I think
Godzilla -0. That's November. That's big for me.
Dude,
I don't give a shit about
love
Doomsday.
The -1.
-1 was great.
Oh, cool.
Dude, okay, so get this. We're going to Japan, right?
Are you gonna watch it there?
We fly out November 4th.
When's it start?
November 4th.
You should see it when you get there.
No, we fly out of Japan. We come back.
Oh,
Because, like,
come on, they have midnight shows.
one of my...
They have midnight shows.
Well, so if I can, I'm going to.
Dude.
Because on my bucket list is to see a movie in the theater.
if you got to see Godzilla
Godzilla.
fucking Japan.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my god.
That is my. I'm going to look my ass off for it. Yeah.
Can you see it in English there? You have to be able to.
Nope,
Are you going
not
to watch
right
it in
away.
English?
No. Oh, I mean, when it comes here, it'll have subtitles.
I guarantee there's going to be an English theater somewhere in Japan. Come on, there's places
For the midnight showing, the day it gets released?
Yeah.
Probably not.
100% there is.
Well,
Do you know why? I
Why?
know that because there's military bases there. If you go near a military
that's
base,
actually not a bad. That's not a
you'll
bad.
probably be able
point.
to find one.
I'll be in Tokyo. We have the whole thing mapped out. I'm
I
excited.
don't know if there's any military bases in Tokyo. I think they're all north and south.
South, there definitely is in Okinawa.
Yeah.
North Sapporo.
Yokota
Oh, I don't know that one.
or Misawa or Misawa.
No, that's the mall in Arlington Heights.
You know, I think it's still. Is it Misawa?
Mitsuwa.
No, the military base.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Okinawa. Yeah, I think.
And I won't lie.
Misawa.
The only reason I know Okinawa is because of Karate Kid.
Well, that's the Marine and Navy base.
Oh, really?
Is that one? But there's two Air Force
hot.
bases. There's one like Misuwa. I think it's Mitsuwa. It's the one in like northern Japan. It's like the most fucking snow of like anywhere.
Hokkaido. Yeah, that's the northern part.
Yeah, I saw videos of them like doing snow removal.
Yeah,
it's like 20
yeah.
feet deep.
It's
thick
insane.
of snow. I've never seen anything.
It's where
like
the
that.
Ainu live. That's like the Japanese Eskimo, like the traditional people of Japan live up way up north.
Yeah, like the last of them.
They have their own crazy language. Like it sounds like Japanese, but it really is not.
I didn't know that those people are still there. To be honest with you. Are they the islands there?
I mean, they're on Hokkaido. Like they're on the big land part.
I'm really excited to hear what happened with you in Japan.
I'm stoked.
Yeah,
It's
awesome.
been a lifelong
Oh yeah,
journey.
I've been. Yeah, I remember being in high school. You talking about going there?
dude. Like I told Andy this year too. I was like, look, I know you can't get off work, but I'm gonna go. So if I would love for you to go with me, but I'm gonna go. So she's like, okay, I will take the time off.
Good. She is
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. I was kind of sad when it sounded like she wasn't going to. But
No, it's all good. Like
Very
we
good.
we got stuff planned for both of us. Like I got
her fucking work needs to fuck all the way off.
well, it's not. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it, but we have one day planned for. I mean, there's multiple shit like all the days, but we're getting tattoos.
in Japan.
Yeah, and like she's getting a traditional Asian, folklore thing, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
It's the red string of fate wrapped around her arm, and then I'm getting a Kurosawa
Seven Samurai.
katana blade, which is just the hilt with his family crest on it. And then I'm working my sleeve design out with an artist out in Marengo right now.
Are you gonna be there long enough to get that much work done?
It's not that big. It's going to be about yay big, and it's going to be more like watercolor brush.
Yeah. Have you picked out a place
More
yet?
symbolic. Yeah, I have two places that I'm talking to right now.
In
Both
Japan?
are in Tokyo.
Very cool.
And we just signed up for a knife making class to today. So we're gonna make like kitchen knives.
All right. So fucking amazing.
I'm stoked. There's a 90-minute version and like a 4-hour version.
Which one are you doing?
90-minute because I can't like there's so much I want to do. Like it would be really hard to break away for 4 hours. But like
Do you have any
one
days
day,
where you're just gonna chill?
no.
You have
One-
no chill days?
No, one day is dedicated just for Akihabara. That's like the nerd part. I have one day dedicated
What
for
does
that.
Andy want to do?
She said she'll probably peace out during that one. like she'll go with me to some things, but she's like, look, I
What is she?
can't be
What
around.
is she excited about?
She's really excited about the ryokans, which is those the traditional like hot spring hotels where like you stay in a traditional room with a hot like a hot tub, like a specialized hot tub with hot spring water
Okay.
pumped from the ground into your fucking room, and they have open baths there so you can go bathe with other people. But they also like they take care of you like you're a fucking king. like they give you like these like 29 dish dinners where it's like each dish is like that big, but like one thing on it, and you're supposed to just eat them and enjoy it in tandem with each other. And it just sounds so fucking cool. So that's going to be our like chill, and it's right in the middle.
Are you gonna ever go any place and just eat sushi at like one of those little things?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. And sushi there is like like everyone says if you're paying a lot for sushi, like if it's the same price as it is in America, you are getting fucking ripped off. It's like sushi is to get great sushi, you should not pay a lot of money.
I would love to do that.
The exchange rate right now is fucking insanely good.
Really?
So it's like,
was their economy tanking right now?
well, it's actually starting to come back, but it's 100 yen to the dollar, or yen to the dollar is forever, for fucking decades, it has been 100 yen to $1. That's always been like the estimate, right? And now it's like 160 yen to $1. So you get so much fucking more. You're getting like 60% more for everything. And one of the cities we're going to is Osaka, and Osaka is known as the kitchen of Japan and the bar of Japan.
You're gonna drink there?
Fuck yes, I will. There is a place there called the Golden Guy, and it is a street with hundreds of bars the size of like this table. Like no more than 4 people can sit at a bar. And then
You get like your own bar.
each place has its own unique thing.
Oh my God, I would love this.
So like this place is really good for chicken skewers with onions. This place is really good for fried chicken. This place is really good for this kind of beer, or this kind of sake. You just bounce back and forth. I am so fucking like one of my bucket list things is to get drunk with locals.
I think that's awesome.
I'm stoked.
Don't drink too much.
No. They do prey on Americans
Just, yeah, don't be an ugly American.
to go in. Oh God, no. They prey on Americans for girl clubs. And that's something I just have zero interest in doing. So I'm all good there. It's these things where like you go in and like girls will talk to you and they'll flirt with you. They'll sit with you and you can tell them stories and they'll laugh at your stories.
Yeah, it's essentially Juicy Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't care.
It's
I'm going to go down the street where all that anime is being sold.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. They have used camera stores all over.
Okay.
And this is where the fucking lenses are made. And like what I normally pay for a lens is like, $1,500, $2,000 for a lens. And there it's like half off new.
So do you have to pay tariffs on stuff when you bring it back here?
No,
Are you sure?
there's a $30 fee.
I would look into that.
I have been watching these fucking videos like crazy.
You know, somebody who you could talk to would be.
I actually do.
Okay.
I know someone who goes like twice a month.
Oh, okay. And he's buying lenses and bringing them back. Or
I mean, he's definitely buying stuff. You know, Magic, the game, card game Magic.
Yeah.
He's the head video person for Magic.
Incredible.
I met him at these parties I go to, and he's just.
But is he bringing lenses back?
Oh, I mean, he's bringing cameras and shit. Yeah.
And they don't put a tariff on it at all? Is he claiming them?
I don't know. I would assume so. He's very above the board.
Okay.
Like he doesn't seem like the kind of person who would like hide shit.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll ask him straight out about it.
Because you find out like there's 100% tariff on these things.
Well, so
and,
there,
like you show up.
yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah, give me $30,000.
There
Crazy
is shipping methods. If you ship, you have to pay the tariff. So like if you ship one way, it takes 5 days, no tariffs. If you ship the slow way, which is cheaper, it takes 2 to 3 months plus tariffs. And I was like, I'll ship the fast way, please. Because like you don't want to like, I don't know. I don't want to buy a lot, but I know I kind of will. Like I want a figure. Right. I've never had one. I've always wanted one if I can find the right thing. And
Figure
I think,
of what?
like, I don't know, like a character that I love or like a piece of art that I really love. and I don't want to pay the prices for new, because a new figures cost between like $500 and $1,000. Like, it's fucking stupid. So they have a secondary market there that's really good. So people will, you know, they sell them to the stores, and then the stores sell them for really good low prices because, you know, it's an old figure, no one wants it, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's open box. That was the other thing. Like, Andy and I are both into like the mech building things. Like, you put the pieces together, like
Yeah.
Gundam.
Yeah, those are cool.
So they sell used Gundam models. And you would think immediately, well, I don't want to make it if it's already built. That's stupid. But there's a lot of people there who don't build them. They just buy the boxes and hold on to it and then get rid of it because they don't want it anymore. So you can buy used and it's completely new.
There was something that I saw that was super cool where they spliced an AT-AT model, an American AT-AT model with a Gundam model, where they put the head on it. So it was like an AT-AT with a machine gun. It was incredible. It was like they just spliced the two together.
Oh, I mean, it's so easy to do too.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was so cool.
And if it's the same maker, like the same producer of the pieces, all this shit just interconnects. Like, you can really have fun with building that stuff. It is so much fun. I thought it would be nauseating, but it gets me out of my head. It's so much fun.
What do you do with them? Are they upstairs?
Yeah, you can go look at them. Andy got into the robots. I only did 2 of the robots. I got into the anime girls. but they're tiny little parts that go together, and like one of them took me like a week to put together. It was crazy.
It's like where Pez does Legos. You have your...
I mean, I don't do it nearly as much. I think I've only done like 6 total. But it's, dude, they're pricey. I got other shit to spend money on. You know, like saving that shit for Japan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a big titty anime girl. And a figure.
You claim you're a patriot with that flag high, but you're the reason your brothers and sisters won't survive. You claim you're defending the nation's tradition while conveniently editing history's definition. You blame immigrants, you blame the poor, blame everyone else while you beg for more. Your patriotism's plastic, your principles rented, your loyalty shifts wherever the cash is presented. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for decades and call it Freedom Day. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for decades and call it Freedom Day. You scream about criminals, then pardon your crew. Funny how a felony changes when the criminal votes like you. Your propaganda's polished, your premise is poor. You put lipstick on bullshit and call it a cure. You say personal freedom and control everyone. You don't want freedom, you just want the gun. Your heroes need villains to make them look tall, so you manufacture enemies because you got nothing at all. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the kids and call it Freedom Day. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the kids and call it Freedom Day. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the kids and call it Freedom Day. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the kids and call it Freedom Day. You wanted absolute loyalty, obedience on demand. That's not fucking freedom. That's a coat with a flag in its hand. You sell us fear, you sell us hate, then call the damage saving the state. You want us afraid, you want us small, but fear can't save you when freedom calls. You say freedom, then tell us what to wear. Tell us who to love, tell us who's allowed there. You say America, you say land of the free, then tell half the country who they're allowed to be. Scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the case and call it Freedom Day. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the case and call it occasion, call it Freedom Day. You scream USA while they take rights away. You cheer for the occasion, call it Freedom Day. Freedom Day. Freedom Day.
I don't try for the endings, but it is nice when we were both like, I heard it. I heard it. That was good.
And a big titty anime girl.
I love that our conversation can be so fucking eloquent and intelligent and have it degrade so fucking far.